Well, hello, my friends. How are you all doing? I'm doing okay. It is May the 17th of 2021. Okay, so this video is about this album right here. This is Blessed Are the Sick by Morbid Angel. Okay, so as of this month, this album is 30 years old. Okay, so I'm just going to provide some basic info about this album. Okay, so Blessed Are the Sick was released on May the 22nd of 1991. It was released on Earache Records. It has 13 songs and is approximately 39 minutes in length. The lineup in this album is Trey Zagzow on guitar, Richard Brunel on guitar, Pete Sandoval on the drums, and David Vincent on bass and vocals. Okay, so now I'm going to go into my review of Blessed Are the Sick. Okay, so the first thing that I want to mention is the beautiful artwork. Okay, so the album cover for this album is just absolutely amazing, and it's just such a great album cover, and it's one of my favorite metal album covers, that's for sure. Okay, so let's take another look at it here. Okay, so yeah, that cover is just absolutely beautiful. All right. Okay, so this album is just it's a death metal masterpiece. Okay, such a classic death metal album. All right, great follow-up from their debut album Altars of Madness. Okay, the production on this album is absolutely amazing. It has that classic Morrisound Studios sound to it. Great production. Okay, so these songs are pretty technical, mostly fast-paced, lots of blasting, furious tremolo picking. There are also quite a few groovy mid-pace sections, lots of polyrhythms and complex rhythms. Okay, there's also quite a bit of variety throughout these songs. Also, quite a bit of melodic qualities here. Okay, the riffs on this album are just absolutely phenomenal. So many great riffs, so many kick-ass riffs. The riffs are just so memorable. Also, lots of very intense and hypnotic guitar solos here. Trey Zagzow and Richard Brunel, who are the guitar players on Blessed Are the Sick, did a phenomenal job. Okay, especially Trey. Trey is just such an amazing guitarist, such a legendary death metal guitarist. Okay, he's one of my top 5 favorite guitarists. Such an amazing guitar player and musician. Okay, the drumming on this album is just also phenomenal. Okay, Pete Sandoval, he was the drummer on Blessed Are the Sick, and he just did an amazing job. His drumming is just so unique, so interesting, and he was always such a great fit for Morbid Angel, and he did such a great job on all the albums that he performed on for them. Unfortunately, he's no longer in Morbid Angel, but yeah, he did a great job on Blessed Are the Sick. Okay. All right, excellent vocals here. David Vincent, he was the vocalist for Blessed Are the Sick. His vocals definitely changed somewhat from Altars of Madness. I would say that they improved somewhat. Okay, I definitely enjoy his vocals a lot on this album. I think he did just a great job with his vocals on this album. Okay, so yeah, I love this album so much. I've been listening to this album since I was about 19 years of age. I still listen to it very regularly. Morbid Angel, of course, are one of my absolute favorite bands. Okay, and Blessed Are the Sick would be one of my favorites from them. It's just such a great album, such a classic death metal album, and I highly recommend it. Okay, if you're not too familiar with this album, you have to check it out. If you're a death metal fan, you have to listen to this album, and I would suggest purchasing a copy of this album also. Okay. Alright, so some of my favorite songs from this album would have to be Fall from Grace, Day of Suffering, Abominations, and The Ancient Ones. Okay, so that is my review of Blessed Are the Sick by Morbid Angel. Okay, so this album turns 30 years old this month, and yeah, such an incredible album, such a legendary death metal album. I highly recommend this to any metal fan out there. Okay, so if you're not familiar with this album, definitely check it out, and I would suggest purchasing a copy of it as well. Okay, yeah, just such a great album. All right, okay, so let me know what you think. Leave some comments. I'm always curious to know what you guys think. All right, so thank you very much for watching, And I also want to say thanks to all the people who watch my videos and subscribe to my channel. I really truly appreciate it. Okay, take care, my friends. Cheers.